Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you guys doing? This is your one and only Trevay Willis. Ending my day, get ready to head to the to my residence after a pretty fairly easy day of transporting with my team. Guys, listen, okay? Something came to mind, and anytime that something comes to my heart to speak on, I try to, get on it right then and there, because there was times where stuff has came to mind to speak to you guys about, and then when I said, okay, I'm going to speak to you guys on it on YouTube in about 2 hours, I ended up forgetting it. So, something just came to heart. A lot of you guys are just getting started in this industry, and some of you guys have been established for a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Some of you are seasoned like I have been, for quite some times. But guys, listen, we think about all the good when it comes down to transporting people and dealing with nursing homes and dealing with workers' compensation. But truth be told, there is just plain and simple people or nursing homes that just don't want to pay. And there are some that are no hurry to pay. What I find unfair is the fact of that they beg us to do this work. They, plead with us to do this work. They need all the help that they could possibly get, but we have to wait on our money. And that's one thing I don't agree with. It bothers me. Let me give you some examples of basically what I'm talking about. There was a facility that I dealt with in North Carolina, and we had about 4 vans that was assigned to this nursing home out in Fuquay Arena. They had us doing, excuse the background noise, but they had us doing, transports day and night, emergency room transports in the middle of the night when people would get, sent by EMS to the hospital. They would, ask us, well, not really ask us, it was really in our contract to go pick these people up and bring them home. However, we do the work, we invoice them, but they have us on a net 30. Okay, they got us on a net 30, but guess what? When they have us set up on a net 30, we still don't get paid in 30 days. And we have to go sometimes 50 days and 60 days to be able to get compensated. And we're not talking about small money. We're talking about $17,000, $18,000, $20,000. And it just bothers me. And guys, let me keep it real with you, because I've been keeping it real with you since day one. When you are a small company, you got drivers, you got fuel, you got insurance, $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 is a lot to be holding out for some time. I don't even care if you are a 100-man company. That's still a lot of money, because you have to factor in the fact of you have to pay your drivers, and then if you don't get paid by this facility at a certain time, you have to take out of another bucket from what you got paid. So if you're using drivers for a contract that is, say, Sunny Day Nursing and Rehab, and then you're not getting paid for them for 60 days, you have to take it out of your workers' compensation bucket. You have to take it out of another facility's bucket. And then what you end up doing is you're shorting yourself from paying your bills and, doing other things with it, maintenance and wear and tear. This is what a lot of these facilities fail to realize, is we are essential, we are vital to the everyday success of how business is ran. So, for instance, I dealt with this one company. They kept prolonging, getting us our payment. So I came up with the idea. I said, you know what? I understand that you try to hold a good relationship with us, and we try to hold a good relationship with you. But let me, first off, kind of tighten the whip just a little bit. This is things we really don't want to get to do, but we have to do it because we get tired of having to, take out of another pocket to be able to pay our drivers. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you this, you start being late paying these drivers, they ain't gonna work. Their quality is gonna start sucking. And then some of them are gonna be calling out. I'm just telling you from what other companies, has done. But when it comes down to these nursing homes, what we had to do, we had to start charging late fees. Do I want to charge late fees? No, I don't want to charge them. But we started charging them because we got tired of calling Principal Healthcare and all these management companies to try to get compensated. So we're starting to charge late fees. Okay, start charging late fees. Well, guess what? They're starting to be still late. I'm ill, I'm irritable, I'm pissed off. Okay, why aren't you guys paying on time? You guys fuss at us all the time because we're not getting Miss Mary or whoever the case to dialysis or whatever the case may be, but you can't pay us on time. We're doing transports an hour to an hour and a half away. That's $300 to $400. You can't pay us on time. What you fail to realize is a lot of these people are getting money up front. They a lot of them do like a census and they look at how many people's got doctor's appointments and they're automatically getting that money up front. So why can't you pay us, on time is what I'm trying to say. They can pay you on time. They can pay you within 5 to 6 days of being invoiced. Let me give you an explanation on why. Okay? For instance, one of my friends, they owed him $30,000 at this facility. I'm not calling no names. And he got upset. They kept being like 60 days, 72 days late. So the late fees wasn't helping. None of that stuff was helping. So he basically told him, he said, look, I'm a small company. It's hard for me to get compensated by you guys. This is a continuously thing. We call corporate, we've sent messages, we sent emails, and you guys are not taking care of the bills. So what are we gonna have to do? Starting on Monday, on this date, if we don't have a check in the mail or direct deposited by Friday, we are not gonna be able to be transporting any dialysis patients. Oh, now it hurts them. Oh my God, it hurts now. Guess what? Mr. Sunny Day Transport has a check overnighted in the mail and he's getting compensated now. Here, for instance, my company, we were dealing with a situation where this one particular company was not paying us, but except every 45 days. It hurts RDU Medical Transport. It hurts us because it's a long time for money to be out. So, I am not controversial, but I'm very vocal. So what I did was, I basically told them, look, we are a small company. You guys are keep adding on new people every single month to the facility to be transported. I'm adding on drivers for the demand that you guys are requiring us. You guys are asking us to bring on more equipment. You guys are asking us to bring on more vans. Well, guess what? That's going to take money. I can't afford to, wait 45 days when I have drivers that need to be paid every 2 weeks. And it's not fair that I take money out of another facility or another hat to pay these drivers. So I need a check every 2 weeks. So the lady responded back. She was a little, upset and, blase. Well, I do the best that I can do. I said, well, look, it is what it is. I'm not mean to be a tailhole about it, but we need money. I need to be able to get funds from this facility to take care of stuff over here. And then I need to be able to keep my money over here at Hillcrest, Treeside, Tree Stump, whatever the case may be. I need to be able to keep my money in that little circle. The drivers over there get paid off that, what we make over here. Drivers over there get paid off of what they get paid over there. There's no sense of me having to pull money over here to pull over here to pay these drivers. It doesn't make sense. And I'm very by the book. I like to have my stuff in order. It is what it is. Now, there are some workers' compensation companies that has rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm gonna be real with you. You know, initially when they came to me and was stating, we want to, you know, utilize you guys for transportation, taking, we want to set you up on a payment plan to where you can just get credit card payment after the trip. Well, we did that. We did that for 3 years. Now, all of a sudden, you know, they call us. They want us to do these trips. They want us to, you know, transport these claimants. And that's GoTNT. They piss me off. I don't care. You know, they wanted me to, you know, transport these claimants to the doctor and blase. Okay, Mr. Trey, call us when the trip is completed to get a payment. Now, when I call them to get a payment, oh, we'll call you back. Oh, we will call you back tomorrow. I got the hound to get my money, and I don't like that. You know, so then when they started calling me, asking me to do trips, I'm telling them, like, look, I don't mind doing these trips, but I need a payment before I roll any other damn van. I'm sorry, excuse my language. Any other van. That's exactly what I told them. Oh, okay, we'll get your payment. Now I'll get a payment. Now I get a payment. My thing is, if you can do it that easily, you could have did it that easily when I called the first time to get payment. You have to be stern with these people. You have to put your foot down, because a lot of these people out here will run over you if you are not careful. If you are new in this game, some of these companies, to believe it or not, nursing homes, they have a credit report that is reported on how well they pay their bills and their vendors, just like how we get rated on paying our bills. You didn't know that. Some of you guys may knew that, but it is what it is. Yes, they do have a credit reporting system. Another thing too, we shouldn't, as companies, have to factor our businesses. And what does factoring mean? Factoring means selling your invoices to companies so we can get paid early, because a lot of these people don't want to pay for every 35, 40 days. There was one facility that wanted me to sign a contract. It was a major facility, Rex Healthcare, Raleigh-Durham area. They wanted me to transport all their bariatric clients, but there was one issue. That there was a net 60. I'm sorry. Nope, not gonna do it. I cannot do a net 60. Not gonna happen. I don't even want to factor invoices. There is no sense of factoring an invoice to get paid early, and we already done the work. Not gonna happen. So guys, be careful. A lot of these places that you transport for, find out how they do their payments, get your money up front, or get a credit card number. Stop rolling and stop doing these transports for cheap, and stop doing them having to wait 45 to 60 days later to get your money. Don't do it. Don't fall into that trap. Just being real with you. I've always cared about you guys. I've always wanted you guys to succeed. So I'm fair warning you, because a lot of them don't really want to pay. And when you start talking about pulling services, after you've done attempted to call, trying to get your money, and you've done late fees, oh, that's when they want to act right. So guys, be careful. Once again, it's Trevay Willis. I'm out.